Hey, my beautiful souls, Lizzie the Lightworker here, and welcome to my channel. I want to thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing to all my videos, and I'm planning on doing so much more. So again, you guys, if you want to see anything in particular or special, please just leave me some comments, and I would be glad to do that. So today, I'm going to work on a video for Capricorn Divine Female, and we're going to do a Virgo Divine Male, okay, because we have not covered that yet. So we're going to use After Tarot, and I have my angel cards, my regular tarot, and I love my psychic tarot for the heart. I always like to put that in there because the messages are so beautiful and so profound. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into the Divine Female on this side, Divine Male on that side. We're going to get into a little bit about what's going on with her, sort of her wants, likes, needs, sort of like what direction her life is going, maybe some things that she's dealing with. Same with him, and then in the middle we're going to see how they come together, what needs healing or work, or possibly if they're in a separation period and if there's a chance that they can come back together, or just sort of like what's going on, okay, with the whole union or the whole relationship, okay? So we're going to use After Tarot, and I really love my After Tarot. It's just, the messages are just a little bit different than regular tarot. I feel like they just do give like a little more depth sometimes. It's like supposed to be moments after, but I mean, that's not always the case. I just really, really like these. And okay, so let's get into our Divine Female. Okay. With our Divine Female, she is very romantic. Very, very romantic. She is very much in love with the idea of love. That's how much of a romantic that she is. She has a lot of romantic energy and nature to her. She's very kind, very empathetic, very giving, loving, nurturing, gentle, poetic even. She's the kind of woman that really like gets the depth of a song, like a love song. She's the kind of woman that, would like movies, romance movies where, the ultimate pairing comes together and it's a happy ending. So she's also got this energy to her where she could like rescue people. She could be somebody's knight in shining armor. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me, that's what this is. Like a very like compassionate, loving, almost like a female Romeo, if that makes any sense. But she's definitely in touch with her emotions. She's more emotional than, in other words, okay, let's just say she uses her heart more than her head. She's driven by her heart. She wears her heart on her sleeve. And her direction, she's in the direction that she needs to be in most aspects of life. So let's just get another card. And she's doing some soul searching. I believe that with the Hermit card, she is finding new ways about herself. She's finding new things that she likes about herself. She may be studying. She may be in an energy where, she's sort of emerging more spiritually, or she's finding out things about her spirituality. She might be on a quest or a mission to raise her vibration even. She's doing something where she's like mastering, I don't know exactly what, but I feel like she's definitely on a path to like wellness and spirituality, and like she's thinking a lot and doing a lot of introspective thinking, and she's using her intuition and her gut. I don't know if she might even have some psychic abilities, and she's working on that, but she's definitely got this really like wise energy, okay? Let's just see. And her path right now, she's kind of going it alone, but she's acquiring so many things on this path. She's really getting a lot of depth of knowledge. She is finding herself, okay? And I think that she may be ready for a full committed relationship. She's gone through some things where she had to experience things on her own, alone, and she's definitely ready for a relationship. She's ready to build. and have some structure and celebrate. And possibly she could be even thinking about her future and how and when she's going to get married. I don't know if she's had a union yet with the twin flame, like, not that she's had the union, but like, how are they going to come together? We're going to get to that. So let's get our male here. Our male, Virgo, divine male. Okay. He's sort of on a path of development, I would say. Like he's like soul searching. Okay. Has to do with soul searching. And he's got ideas and plans that nobody really kind of seems to understand. So he kind of feels alone a little bit and isolated with what he's doing, what he's planning, what he's thinking. He might be a student. He may be going for more knowledge and in an area of his career or something that he's interested in, or he could just be starting out with something. But either way, he's kind of going it alone. Okay. Yeah, and you know what? He's definitely on the right path, but there's some things that he needs to let go of. I feel like with this, because this is about returns, so he may be putting it out there for her. She's rather receptive. That's what it's looking like to me. And there's some turns and twists of fate. So I feel like this has to do with him like letting things go. He is definitely working on himself, just as she is. She's in a different place though. She's a little bit further ahead than him. This has to do with destiny. So they have come together, I do believe, and it was destiny and fate that have brought them together. So we need more cards in the middle here to see exactly what or why. Okay. So I don't know. They could have had a period where there's maybe some disagreements here between them. Maybe they don't feel on the same page completely. They may not feel like they are a full team yet. Maybe there's some teamwork issues here. Okay. Now this is about communication, intellect, speaking, getting to the point. No nonsense. No fooling around. Okay. When this energy comes in, I'm going to take this as our divine female here, and because I see here that she's completely ready. This indicates that she's completely ready. He is just working on some things. It's like he's sorting some things out. When the wheel comes up, it has to do with good fortunes and destiny. Like I said, good fortunes turns for the better for him. So whatever he's working on, it could be his career, it could be his like life just in general, his daily life, maybe his living situation. I have a feeling that it has to do with that too. And he's putting really lots of effort here. Turn for the better's coming for him. So yeah, this is what I want to sort of debunk here. So coming together. So yeah, so it's a bit challenging at this time. It's a bit challenging for them coming together at this time. I feel like there's a waiting period here. Almost like somebody feels like it's not ready, or the time is not good, or they almost feel like giving up, or they're taking a breather trying to re-strategize things. This has to do with no nonsense, no BS. This is sort of someone who gets down to business, a little bit cold, even a little bit ruthless, because they just know what they want. They're not really, let's see, yeah, they don't like any deceptiveness here. So somewhere, I do believe that this is our divine female. I feel like she's feeling like there could be some deceptiveness here, or he's not doing exactly what he says he's doing, but he is, interestingly enough, okay? I don't know if he promised her something. I don't know if he promised her, like they were gonna plan things. They were gonna be on a higher level by now. Yeah, because this has to do with the tied in emotions. So, the swiftness of this air here mixing with this water. It's emotional and intellectual. So there's a lot of thinking going on here and a lot of emotion. It's highly emotional. It's very emotionally charged here. Okay. All right. So ultimately, there's a separation here. There is a separation going on here. Okay. They weren't agreeing, not agreeing or disagreeing or conflict, or there's competition around them. She's really stern about what she wants. She's really certain, very assertive, very sure. She is an assertive woman. When it comes to not getting what she wants, she can be very bitchy and very angry and very cold, and she will not tolerate any crap, which is fine. That's a good way to be an assertive woman. I feel like she had good reason. She was suspecting him of things. Maybe he had times where he disconnected from her, or he wasn't returning calls to her, or he wasn't returning text messages fast enough, or they had a lot of ups and downs where he was, then he wasn't. He's just in a place where he needs to figure his life out. He needs to figure his shit out. Very emotional. Very emotional. She's more empathetic. She's more empathetic and more grounded and more sort of centered in her energy. She knows what she wants, and she's in a higher energy than him. He's in a little bit lower of an energy, but he's working on it. And this is a separation. Okay? So somewhere I feel like they had a separation. And for right now, it was absolutely for the better, because she was not fulfilled. She wasn't having her needs met. And he was too focused on what he had to do to get his shit together. Okay? So the separation, though, is actually a good thing, guys. And I'm going to explain why. When you're in a period of separation from your twin flame, it is so you can heal. You have to go on a journey. It's a journey of self-discovery. So you have to face your darkest demons, the darkest parts of yourself. So if she's in an energy where she feels rejected, she has to face that and heal it. If he's in an energy where he was being more selfish and he's confused and he wasn't being honest with her as he should have been, then he has to face that and figure out, why does he do that? Okay? So the separation, the universe will pull you apart if you need to be apart to learn lessons and to heal things. She is more inept to heal things than he is. He needs more time. She is definitely is more ready to have settled down and have a future. Okay, so there definitely is a separation here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one card from Psychic Tarot from the heart. Okay, and giving and receiving. Okay, so with this giving and receiving card, there's lots of emotions around this. There's lots of different feelings here. Every feeling, every element is here. So you have to have all the parts to complete the puzzle. And all the parts are not here. They're being worked on, So I do feel like it's more on our Virgo male here, because he is on a path of self-discovery. And he's not on her level just yet. So there has to be equal balance here. They have to each give to receive. They have to receive to give, if that makes any sense. And in their whole hearts, it's also about being charitable with your love. You have to pick, how you're going to share your love and with who. And if they're going to be receptive to it and accept it and appreciate it. It has to do with appreciation. Okay, so that's really what it all comes down to, guys, right here. So future for them, giving and receiving, has to do with appreciation of that love. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this reading for Virgo Divine Male and Capricorn Divine Female. Please leave me some comments and let me know what you think. As always, guys, many, many blessings to you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Talk to you all soon. Love and light.